Hello, friends. It's day five of 30 days of celebrating you. Um, if you're just joining us, um, the purpose of this series is to relive or retell, we both, um, your proud moments, moments where you achieved or accomplished something, overcame something, um, and you felt really proud of yourself or happy with yourself. A moment of your success where your light shined a little brighter than it normally does. Um, Refeeling that feeling from that moment, and putting it out there in the universe, acknowledging yourself, your greatness, and the hope is that at the end of 30 days we look back and maybe our light is shining a little bit brighter because we had 30 days of reliving our greatness, and each day um, we shine just a little bit brighter because we lived in those moments. That's the hope, and maybe by sharing your moments in the comments, it could help somebody else too. You know, I do feel like, well, I know for myself, but I feel like a lot of us, because we're empaths or because we are a little bit more open to feeling, um, we live those moments with you. Um, and so it's just a compounding or a multiplying thing, right? Like the more comments, or not comments, but stories that we hear of in the comments, it's just making our light shine brighter. Um, f- from being able to view other people's moments of greatness or success. Um, but that's the hope. It will happen. I know it will. Um, so yeah, just share your story in the comments. Um, like and subscribe, share the video so other people can get involved too. Maybe, there's other people out there that for some reason they need this. And if we do just our little thing about clicking the thumbs up or sharing it, you know, maybe we could do some good for other people um, that aren't in our community, and we could welcome them into the community. You know, so that's the hope. That's the hope of this series. But I'll say for my day five story of where I was um, proud of myself and I had a little achievement was probably last year. Um, I was learning how to do mediumship, or I started doing mediumship, and I did a reading for somebody. And I wasn't the whole time I was doing it. I wasn't really sure of myself, and um, I did a reading for somebody who wanted to connect with her sister, and right away I saw everything like crystal clear, and all I got was a name, and so I was able to connect, and I described her sister to a T. She passed on, and there was I guess, some regret because the person wasn't able to be with her sister in the last day, and she was hoping that she was in a better place, and I just remember seeing her. Um, she looked like an angel. There was all this white light coming from around her, and she had this beautiful white dress on, and all I could remember was I had this feeling like, or I was telling the person that I was reading for, she keeps playing with her hair. All I see is her just brushing her hair, and she says, "I'm great. Everything is good now." And she's just started crying. And I said, yeah, her, I don't understand. Like, I just see long hair, long hair. And she's just brushing it, and everything is great. And I explained some other things to her, and she just kept crying and crying. And she's like, oh, thank you so much. That is her. That's exactly her. She had really long hair, and she loved her hair. She was always taking care of her hair. And, at the end, she was, thank you so much. Um, but I was really proud of myself because I got myself to a place where that became possible. You know, I opened myself up enough, quieted myself enough, and just trusted that, to allow things to happen instead of trying to get something. I just allowed it to happen, and it did. And I think I don't know if you could say the most proudest part, but the part that really got me was I was actually able to help somebody, maybe get closure or a better understanding. But I felt her sincere thank you and gratitude for being able to connect with her sister. And I thought, or I felt like, this is so rewarding to be able to have help somebody have a healing in that sense, right? Um, it was a really good thing. It was a really good moment, something that I do hold inside. Um, it was one of my first moments, that's why. Um, and like I said, everything was just, it was crystal clear. I saw everything, I felt everything, um, and I was able um, to share that with the person that I was reading for, and it turned out well. So that's my moment. Um, One of my first mediumships, and I helped somebody, um, or I was of service to somebody, and who had found some healing and closure, hopefully. Um, but that's my story. Um, this is a short one today, I guess. Don't forget to go in the comments, leave your story, do all the YouTubey things, and I'll see you on day 6. Remember, angels fly because they take themselves lightly. See you, friends.